So Alpha Futures just released a new platform, AlphaTrader. There have been a lot of people waiting for this, including me. I'm very happy to see it here. It's so new that even if you come to the AlphaTrader website, it even says like something big is coming. It says it launches soon, get early access. And this is coming from like the Alpha Futures website. It says AlphaTrader in the top right. You can click that. See, it's like Alpha Prime, Alpha Capital, Alpha Futures, AlphaTrader, and it brings you to this screen, right? But when you actually come into the dashboard and go to purchase an account, like let's say I'm going to purchase a zero account, 50K. For the platform options, it will let me select AlphaTrader, and you can buy an account with AlphaTrader. So you can buy accounts now. And also, if you are looking to pick up any accounts, don't forget discount code TIMB272 always gets you the best current discount. So usually it's 10%, but if they have some better discount going on, it'll get that as well. But I was able to pick up an account already on AlphaTrader. So since I'm not able to log in like through that website, the way I've been able to log in so far is I'll go to account metrics, and then there's a button in like the top right kind of where it says launch AlphaTrader. You can just click that button. Then it'll bring you right into the dashboard of AlphaTrader. And it's also going to ask you for login credentials. So in order to get those, I just go back to the previous screen, go back to AlphaTrader, and then instead of hitting account metrics, there's also this account info button. So just click the button that says account info, and then from there, it'll give you the account info. I don't plan on showing you guys my account info, but so this is what the platform's gonna look like after you sign in. So I think it's pretty cool. It almost kind of works like a web browser where it almost like has tabs, if that makes sense. Where like, first of all, when you're in this trading panel, right, you can open multiple charts. Like, see, here's MNQ I'm looking at right now, MES, MGC. So you can have multiple pairs you can easily switch between. You can obviously add any symbols with this button. And then even above that, do you see how I know it's kind of tiny. I can maybe zoom in for you guys. I'm just making this a little extreme, but in the top left, right, see how there's this button that says trade panel, and next to it says settings. So on the left side, there's like trading charts, trade panel, and settings. So you can open multiple tabs, if that makes sense. So like, this is trading charts. I'll zoom out so it looks a little more normal, but this just allows you to open, like you can't directly trade on any of these charts here. This is just like opens 4 charts, or you can adjust and put like 2 charts if you wanted, right? But this is just a regular chart layout. No trading, and this is the settings. So going through the settings, I didn't say this yet, but keep in mind this isn't beta. So like this literally just released. So it's not a final product, but you can kind of tell that coming into like when it says copy trading coming soon, risk settings coming soon. So obviously what I'm assuming is going to be here is like you can set your own like daily loss limit where like, let's say if I lose more than 500 in a day, like, hey, cut me off. I don't want to trade anymore. Like lock me out of the account, right? So they're most likely going to add something like that. I feel like it's an industry standard. They usually have one for drawdown and profit target. Sometimes they also add one for trades, where like cut me off after X amount of trades in a day. Also privacy. I'm assuming that must hide balances. Speaking of balances, I'm sure you guys can see the balances on the top, right? I know the bar I have at top does cut it off a little bit, but this first box says current balance. This is a 50K account I have right here, so I'm a little above starting balance. Equity is the next number. Daily P&L is the next number. Unrealized P&L and base balance. So all pretty standard things. And there's also this drop down where if you have multiple accounts, you can flip between them. You can save layouts, which is pretty cool if you want to make multiple layouts. In the top right, it looks like there might be some user settings. If you click that button currently, it doesn't do anything in the top right. But yeah, so those are the different panels. So inside the trading panel, I'm sure this is what you guys are interested in. Like, how do you actually place a trade, right? The most important thing. So I'm on MGC right now. I go to MNQ. I always trade MNQ. Gotta stay loyal to NQ. But so obviously this isn't beta, so I guess my screen went black for a second. So I'll just refresh the page. And obviously I know like this platform is very new. Like I am very excited by it, but obviously like, so you can see like as I'm making a video in it, right? You can see it does freeze for a second, right? Like obviously with little things like that, obviously you can see like they just released it. I'm sure they're going to get ironed out in time. I'm not very concerned about it. It's more just like the point of this is more so you guys can see the actual platform. I'm just giving like my raw impressions, right? But so to place a trade on the right side, there's this order panel. I could get rid of it if I wanted with like this X next to order, but I'm not gonna do that. And even in the bottom too, you can see there's different tabs where there's accounts, positions, if you're in any trades, if you have any pending orders. Like this is also the order history, and then it'll show you the trades, right? So I took one trade. Just this wasn't an actual trade. I was showing my stream how the platform looked, so I just placed up a quick trade like I'm going to right now, right? So I go back to MNQ. So I can, let's say I'll buy one micro, right? So I place that buy. I know it is kind of hard to see. I am hoping further down the line they add a setting where I can increase the size of this text, because honestly, it's kind of hard to see my P&L, right? But it's pretty cool, right? You can see buy one, it shows me how much P&L I have open. And here's the main thing that people are always looking for, right? Everyone loves their drag and drop TP and SLs, right? So all I got to do is grab my position, drag it up. Let's say I'll drag it up like 20 bucks, right? There's my TP. Now, one way this does differ than other platforms, like I feel like sometimes you can just drag and drop stuff and it just does whatever. But in this case, I actually have to put a take profit and a stop loss, right? You see, like it says at the bottom, you have to put a take profit and a stop loss to set an OCO, which just stands for one cancels other order. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with like futures trading in general, right? I mean, I feel like OCO is a pretty common term, but so you drag it each way. So now I have a take profit and a stop loss. Otherwise, I could have typed it on this panel to the left. So like, let's say I wanted to make it 29 instead. I can adjust it. And it's going to show me my take profit and stop loss in terms of dollar amounts. Because that's one of the main things that I feel like people look to this platform for. It's like, hey, I don't want to guess what my take profit and stop loss is. I feel like on TradingView, like with TradeAvay, it's kind of hard to guess sometimes. But I'll hit confirm, right? So I got my little $20 stop loss here, $20 take profit. And it looks like I might get stopped out in this real soon here. So once this stop loss does get hit, right, it should cancel this sell limit. But you can see it's pretty cool though. It sets like sell stops, sell limits for you. So one cancels other order. And obviously at any point, if I wanted to get out of this position, I could just click this button right here. It says close position. It would get me out of this trade, and it would also get rid of these limit orders for me. But hopefully this doesn't take too long. I want to see this get stopped out just for me to give you guys an example. But I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed on the platform, because obviously like there's not much to it in terms of indicators. Like not a bad amount of indicators. I'm not much of an indicator guy, so I don't really have too much input on that. But obviously like these are TradingView charts. Like if you guys are familiar with TradingView, I'm sure you recognized it. And you can adjust this layout too. Like nothing's set in stone. Like this order panel, I could make this smaller, right? I can adjust this however I want. But yeah. And then I'll also for orders. So I know I placed this order on like the right side, this order panel. You also could use this quick trade thing in the top left. It's like right under where it says like E-mini, micro, Nasdaq, right? Top left of this. You could just press buy or sell here, and you can adjust how many contracts you want by clicking these plus arrows. Or you can click join bid, join ask, right? So yeah, so see, it stopped me out on that trade, and then my take profit was canceled because it's an OCO. So because again, I feel like if you're trading on TradeAvay, like TradingView or whatever, right? Let's say if I took this trade normally, I'd be putting a sell limit up here and a sell stop. And then when one gets hit, you have to cancel the other. Unless you're using an OCO, but it's kind of annoying to use OCOs. But now I'm back at my starting balance. So this menu on the bottom, right, I can go to trades. So I took one contract, took a buy, made 19 bucks, lost 17 bucks. I guess, oh, it is showing me the commissions and fees too. So with commissions and fees, this counts pretty much as starting balance. And obviously orders, right? You can see I had my sell limit for my take profit, which ended up getting canceled because it was an OCO order. It gives you a bunch of information too. You can see if it's when it was updated, when it was created, when it was filled, all the information on your past orders. Then obviously this information would be reflected inside here. It only reflect end of day. It takes to update, so it shows the past trade, but you can even get like your trade history in here, or you can pull up the calendar as well, right, inside Alpha's dashboard. But obviously, I know it is still in beta, so honestly, like, I wouldn't recommend you guys to buy it currently. Like, there's nothing saying like it doesn't work, if you know what I mean. It's just like those little things where, like, for example, in the process of filming this video, I feel like my screen went black for a second. I mean, obviously, like, they literally, like, just released it. It's, like, still in beta. So, like, this is in no way a finished product. So, like, stuff like this is to be expected. But, yeah, so, like, in the meantime, like, you're welcome to grab one account, try it out for yourself. But, like, they have Tradevate Prop as a good solid option. You can never go wrong with Tradevate Prop. They also have deep charts, quant tower, wealth charts. So they got a lot of options. But yeah, and like I said before, if you guys didn't hear, discount code TIMB272 is always going to get you the best current discount on Alpha Futures. It's usually a 10% discount, but sometimes they run better discounts, and my discount code is always going to match that. But let me know what you guys think of the platform down in the comments. I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys think about this. Honestly, I'm pretty satisfied so far. I think it's a good platform, and especially like as time goes on, they iron out all the bugs. I'm most likely going to be using this platform, I believe. But yeah, I mean, I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, and have an amazing rest of your day. Best of luck in your trading. Peace out.